we're live. It is Sunday, August 8th. The time is 8:46 p.m., but of course you probably already know that. And welcome to another Sunday Night Stumbles. I see Susan, Jenny K, Alex, Mark S, Mark H, Alex, Firestar Eyes, Chris Mills, Mike, Kohana, Tara, Fans Buses Gaming, Alex again, Zach McNally, Bevy YHZ, Estelle, Marco. Sorry I can't read all your names, but welcome to another Sunday Night Stumbles. There might not be one next Sunday, but I'll fill you in on that later on in the week. Probably on streams on my other channel. Let's get started here with a beer. This is beer number 3 today. I was in Liberty Village earlier, and I had a pretty good lunch. So we're going to have a side launch wheat. And this is 5.3%. I've also had a few edibles as well, so this could be a fun one. I went out furniture shopping, and then I had a pretty good lunch. Then I did some more furniture shopping. Then I recorded a walk. Then I came home and took some edibles and just did nothing for 3-4 hours. I lied on my couch like a vegetable, and then I realized, oh shit, I gotta do a stream. So here we are. I'll probably edit a video or two after this, just so I'm set up for next week. Jenny K says furniture shopping. Do tell. Well, there's not much to tell. I'm just looking at stuff, but I'm also thinking about I'm getting my balcony replaced. They're gonna basically rip it off and put it back, so I'm thinking of getting new furniture and making it kind of a nice cozy balcony, if that makes any sense. And I want to get all new stuff in the living room, so we'll see. We'll see. Justin says, when is the walking video at Parkville Hills going to come? I don't know. Did I even say I was going to do that? Tom Tim Tongue in the house. Lisa in the house. The Magic Entertainer says, what are you wearing? I am wearing, I believe it's called a t-shirt. Just a black t-shirt I don't really wear that often. Bevy says it's sectional. Probably not. Probably not. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna not reveal the living room plans until I get new stuff. So we'll see how that goes. You know, you are sleep deprived when stumbles make sense. Oh, what is your justification with the toilet paper thing? I'm just trolling with this title. I had no idea for a title, and honestly, I don't care if you put your toilet paper over or under. If you do care, that's kind of a weird thing. And again, if you do care and I'm ever at your house, I'll probably just flip it the way that you don't like it, just to make you irrationally angry over something you shouldn't be angry about. That's just something you have coming to you. So hopefully this title triggers some people and we can... No, I'm just kidding. I just literally am trolling. I couldn't think of anything with that title. It's honestly, it's not something I care about. But coming, I don't really have a whole lot to say here in terms of catching up. Tech Needs Tea is back. Long time no see. Just got back from Chicago. Tech, you've been missed. And when the hell are you streaming again? I thought you might be streaming from Chicago. Let me just show you guys what's coming up tomorrow on the channel. I got a bit of an exciting video coming up tomorrow. We are looking at... I just finished the thumbnail for it. It's a little small. But there's a look at tomorrow's video. Vivian Johnson, I agree. But there is tomorrow's video. CJ Hoyle has a Toronto-based YouTube channel. He does a lot of like kayaking and canoeing, and he did a snowshoeing video. He does a lot of cycling videos where he explores Toronto, and he uses a very unique bike. It's a linear recumbent. And he's incredibly knowledgeable, at least about the islands. So tomorrow on his channel at 8 a.m. will be part 1 of our ride. And then on my channel at the same time, will be part 2 of our ride. So you can look forward to that. And it's just kind of a conversational kind of back and forth video where CJ exposes how little I know about the islands. It was a good time, and I'm sure we'll do something like that again. But that's what's coming up on the channel tomorrow. Big S thinks he saw Bevy's son earlier today. Tom, you've never been to... You know what? I was looking for people on electric scooters, and I didn't see any on the island. There's tons and tons of bicycles, but I didn't see a single e-scooter on the island. So that was kind of a... I don't know. It seems like it might be a good place to scoot around. They've got all these paths and trails. Estelle likes the cool vids on the islands and the e-bike. Yes, the on the e-bike front. So this bike here, yes, Tech, of course. Do I? Oh, I got rid of it. But this bike here, the Movin e-bikes. I made a video on this. I decided I'm going to get this bike, and this bike is primarily going to be my two-wheeled streaming device. And the big appeal with this isn't just the fact that it's electrified and I can be lazy, but unlike my other e-bike, and unlike my other bike, and unlike my scooter, we got some big old shocks up front. So what this means is Toronto roads are very hit or miss. I don't think they're as bad as people say they are, but there's a lot of bumps. And when I live stream, I use my iPhone, and it does have some software stabilization, but it's not that stable. You can see if you watch my scooter videos, they look fine until I hit a bump, and then, you know, it starts going crazy. This thing just absorbs all the shocks, or sorry, all the bumps in the road. So I think, and it's super comfortable, and it's got a really long-lasting battery. So I'm getting my new e-bike on Wednesday. That is this bike. So I'm probably going to do use this more as like a personal bike, and it's probably going to replace my single speed, and it's probably going to replace my my e-scooter for a lot of just running chores around the place, or if I'm going to a friend's house or recording a pre-recorded video. I'll probably use this, but for the live streams and doing the more adventurous stuff, we're going to go with this. So I've decided, I know I love my single speed, we call it the Beast, I'm kind of partial to it, but I'm going to replace it with these two bikes. So this will come Wednesday, and the guys at Move In said they'll get one of these in for me at the end of the month. So then I'll get one of these. And there we go. Those are the plans with that and what's happening. And if you're wondering, I'm not getting paid money by either of these companies to do this. It's just something that I want to help out Canadian companies. I think it's kind of a good thing to see, even though they're probably just sourcing everything from overseas and doing sort of a last mile assembly here and rebranding. But either way, I want to support these companies. They're both Canadian. They're based in Vancouver. They're based in Toronto. They're excellent products, and I'm going to have a lot of use for them on the channel, especially this thing in the winter. So in the winter, this thing is going to clean up. I'm still going to use the scooter as well. That's a lot of fun. But I have a feeling this might start to take over. So those are my thoughts. This bike looks super cool, but it does not have a suspension. So it'll be less good for live streaming, but perfectly fine for the regular videos. Chris says, look into some interior hanging bike. Yeah, my problem is my walls are concrete. Bevy says, can I borrow your e-bike? Would you visit? If you have a driver's license, I suppose, and a deposit, and a helmet. And I'm going to set up an obstacle course, and we'll film it. We'll make a Stumbles video, and if Bevy successfully navigates the obstacle course, she may borrow an e-bike. Marco Ray's almost bought the 9-bot Max, but with new rollerblades. Yeah, the 9-bot Max is great. Really, for e-scooter stuff, I think Tom or Ryan are better resources than me. But that is it. Pretty much caught up. Last week I went to the islands twice. Here's a video. I have another video currently uploaded from the islands, but it's not posted. It's really kind of like a backup video just in case I don't have anything. What do you guys think? Do you want to see this? I literally just decided, since I was at the islands, to walk onto the sky ride with my camera and make that a video. And now that I've recorded it, I don't know what the hell to do with it. I was like, I could make this a members video, I could make it a stumbles video, I could make it a regular strides video. So what I decided to do in the meantime was, Lisa, I like the honesty, is I just uploaded it just as sort of a, if I don't have anything else, I could post it. So it's currently my backup video, but I don't really know what to do with it. And I don't really think that it's particularly good. That's why I'm questioning it. If you want to see a preview of it, it's literally just me climbing onto this thing and then riding across it. I mean, it looks good. And you get a phenomenal view of the city from here. I don't know, it was just something I tried. It seems... Don't forget the Pepsi for the water bottle, says Chris, the Pepsi driver, long time no see. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll put it on this channel as like a second video of the day. I don't know. Susan says the last time she took a gondola was in China. Action VJ, that video looks awesome. Post it. Yeah, it's just a little bit not what I normally do, but we'll see. I'll figure it out. Lisa, I forgive you for skipping the video that day if I do post it on this channel. Let's be honest, I probably will, since it's already uploaded and ready to go. And so tomorrow I have CJ Hoyle, then I redid my Bloor Street East Walk that I posted on a stream. Sounds like a great idea. Always good to have a substitute teacher. So I redid the Bloor Street East Walk, and this time it was successful. And this time I also ran into rain. So that's probably going to be Tuesday. And today I did Liberty Village. And I went over the pedestrian bridge, and then I walked up Sudbury Street through the CAMH campus, and then up to Ossington. So a bit of a different video I did today, and I was also a little drunk when I filmed it. But that's part of the fun, so that'll probably be coming up later this week. I'm thinking of doing a morning walk from here to the financial district, kind of what my old commute was. I've got a few ideas rattling around my head, but I don't really have any solid plans. And again, next Sunday Night Stumbles probably canceled. Someone's... Sorry, I'm just reading your chat. Here, I'll just play a video.
Check showed me the best
Do I want to play that one? Who cares? We'll play that one. I do have plans to do Scarborough Town Center, which I think will be a good one, and another hidden Toronto walk. I have not yet done Kiel yet, Lisa, but that one will be in the crosshairs at some point. And Terratopia had suggested one about a hidden park that I might be doing soon as well. Lisa cycled all day in Gatineau Park. Was awesome. Long ride. Susan says Bayview Village. Yeah, I've never been to Bayview Village. I think I will save that for a rainy day. This is the Center Island Pier. I called it the Toronto Island Pier in the video. My homework or research for this video was basically talking to CJ Hoyle the day before while we rode around it. I didn't really do anything more than that. Chris the Pepsi driver, cheers to your next can of refreshing goodness. You know what, Chris the Pepsi driver? When I got home today, it was so muggy and so shitty that I just went onto my balcony and had a nice cold Diet Pepsi. So thanks for the $5, Chris the Pepsi driver. And did you know that Pepsi is unloading Tropicana? They're getting out of the sugary juice market. Well, they're still going to hold the 39% share in Tropicana. I know all of you tune into this live stream to get that kind of news. So since we have a fellow Pepsi aficionado here in Chris, I thought I would let the masses know. That's okay, because Pepsi has SodaStream and Bubbly in their back pocket. Justin says Pepsi or Coke. Toilet paper over or under. I don't care. If I'm thirsty, I'll have either one of them, right? It's the people that are super anal about it that I would like to take a big stick and poke them and drive them nuts. Mike says, do you have chips? I just ate a bag of dill chips last night. Will you ever tint your hair dark? Probably no. Oh, the Magic... I thought it was the Magic Entertainer, but now it's the Magic Walker. You have changed your name. Yeah, I wanted to do Ward's Island and Hanlon's Point, but I was here at the amusement park with friends, and I did a live stream. I didn't really have the time or energy to do anything but Center Island, so I'll probably go back at some point and do Ward's and do a walk around Hanlon's Point. Although I'm not sure there's enough at Hanlon's Point to do a walking video. Ward's there definitely is. You can show where a lot of the old streets used to be and a lot of the cottages and that stuff. Hanlon's, I don't know, but I will for sure go to Ward's. As Lisa said, probably in the fall. Jim is here. Hello, Jim. Good to see you. If you're on your best behavior, we might play a game or two at the end of the stream. Have you ever taken a cross-country train through Canada? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. But I might be taking a Via train somewhere pretty soon. And I might make a video out of that. Michelle Briggs says no one goes to Bayview Village. Well, I'm going to go there at some point, and I'll bring my camera with me. I don't know why I'm talking like that in such weird cadence right now. Maybe it's all the alcohol. Why do you never do underwater scuba diving videos? Are you too proud? That's exactly why I don't do them. And appropriate behavior, Jim. Funny Dog says play a game of golf frisbee at Ward's. Yes, you could also do that near Sunnyside on Lakeshore, and you can do that in Sunnybrook as well. Too proud to dive. You're going from Vancouver to Toronto next week by Via Rail. That'll be neat. I hope you have a window seat for that. That would kind of suck if you were in the aisle or in the middle. Devin, I don't even understand that comment. But yeah, that's a hell of a long train ride. I've taken the KTX train across Korea from Seoul to Busan. And I've taken the Taiwan high-speed rail across that country from Taipei to Kaohsiung. But I think Canada's, even if we had like a super bullet train, that's still going to be a hell of a long train ride. When am I going to do a video on the Vomit Comet? Perhaps at some point. The Booze Cruise, or alternatively the Loser Cruiser. Susan and Michelle having a back and forth about Bayview Village. If you don't know, Bayview Village is a very small, not very well-known mall on Shepherd Avenue East, right around Bayview Station on Line 4. So I'll probably go there at some point just to make a video, just because of it. I took the train to Busan, see any zombies. Ha! Funny, Bevy. Funny. Johnny Bennett visits Thornhill Village in Unionville and IKEA. Maybe. Chris Mills looking forward to Thai food and record shops. I recommend for Thai food going to Pai or Sukhothai. Do a haunted site series like Gibraltar's Point. Maybe. Except I don't really believe in that stuff. So, might be hard. When is your length of Yonge Street ride? I haven't even got my e-bikes yet. And then I'm going to need someone to drive my ass up to the north of Yonge Street with the e-bike. Then I'll get out and I'll ride it south all the way down to the lake. At least, ideally, that's the plan. I do have a friend who has an SUV who could do that. It's just a matter of bribing him. Don't worry about that, yeah. I figured that out. I figured out who it was. At Bayview Village, is there still a Pusataris? I think so, Chris. Naughty Brown, yes, you are invisible. Thirty Records says it'll be their first time back in Toronto since January 2020. So I think for this stream, we're just going to hang out. You guys can ask questions. We'll just talk to whatever. And maybe after an hour or so, we'll play a few games and call it a night. I'm kind of... ever since restaurants reopened, I've kind of been doing some day drinking on Sundays. And I kind of like doing it. I'm not an alcoholic or anything. It's just nice to be out and to meet people and to support businesses again. It's been so long since we've been able to do that. Susan says Center Island looks sad when it used to... Yeah, but I think it's... The islands are one of those things where the less people, the nicer it is. Bevy misses games so much. We might bring them back, Bevy. If Jim could day drink or night drink, I would. Yeah, I feel bad for the people that... I have a few friends that can't touch alcohol just because that's a rabbit hole they don't want to go down. And if they tune into this stream and they listen to me talking about day drinking on a Sunday being awesome, I feel a little bit guilty and a little bit like I'm being... Like, I know that's not reasonable, but at the same time, I still kind of empathize with those people, because I do know 2 people that do have that problem, so if you're watching, I'm sorry, but I don't really know the right way to handle that situation, except I like drinking on Sundays. Thanks for all your videos over the past year. You've missed Toronto so much. Greetings from the Bronx, New York. Hey, I'll be going to New York later. Thankfully, the border guards are no longer on strike. Thankfully. I'm a good dude. But I'm not the Walking Man dude. There's always coffee. Usually, am I a weirdo? I usually have a coffee or a tea before I go to bed. Is that weird? And I can steep the tea really long too, and it doesn't have an effect on me. You're an awesome YouTube streamer. Thank you, Mark. Who would have thought just sitting here doing nothing would be awesome? Silver CS would love to see the gondola, the island gondola ride. $20. Silver CS. I can't say no now, so this ride will go live and it will be posted. I don't know if it'll be one of the morning posts, but I'll post it on Strides, either some point within the next few weeks when I don't have anything else, or I'll post it later at night. I'm thinking of doing 2 videos a day sometimes. Tea is good, but yours is decaf. I've heard that decaf stuff is bad because they have to, like, they use some chemical to extract the caffeine and it leaves behind something that's not good for you. I don't know. Apparently everything's bad. But Silver CS, thank you very much for the $20. I will for sure make that video available now. You smoke before bed. Mark says tea before bed is soothing. Yes, well, my mom would always give me tea at night. So I don't know if that has to do anything to do with it, but caffeine does not keep me up. I can go to bed just fine on it. You agree that Earl Grey tastes sucky? I don't like Earl Grey. I only like just regular orange pico tea. At least in Canada, that's what we consider regular tea. Wow, we're talking about tea flavors. Sorry, guys. Do you like ginger tea? Sure, but all those teas kind of taste the same to me. Cinnamon tea are nice. Most of the Asian restaurants serve barley tea, so I guess I kind of like barley tea. I'm just so used to having it. Susan says IPA flavors. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. There's the sky ride. Not very high into the sky, but Susan says Earl Grey tastes great. Well, are you drinking it with milk and sugar, or are you just drinking it black? Just black, I'm sure it's fine, but I always have a orange pico with milk and sugar. Jim drinks a black orange pico blend from Tim's K-Cups. You must be a billionaire. Who drinks tea out of K-Cups? That's super. Like, a tea bag is literally like 5 cents. A K-Cup is like 50 cents. That is a nice luxury gym. You're rocking a brand new laptop and now you're drinking tea out of K-Cups. I see this guy just sitting on his porch with a top hat and monocle all day making fun of us. There's a nice flex from Jim. He gets 30 for 18 bucks. Yogi says sugar and tea. Yuck. Hey, black tea's fine. It's the same as sugar and coffee, right? Susan says Korean restaurants always serve barley tea. Yes, and a lot of Vietnamese restaurants do as well. Hello, Michelle Gray. Hope you're having a good night. You drink instant coffee, ask you anything. Well, I'm slightly better than that with the Keurigs. Before the Keurig, I had the Tassimo, and the only reason I got rid of the Tassimo was the water tank cracked and I couldn't get a replacement water tank for it. And then when I went shopping, Keurigs were on sale and were cheaper than Tassimos, so I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to be a Keurig person. That is why I switched. But I've come to appreciate the fact that Keurigs have a better selection. Tim's Steep Tea is really good. With Tim's Steep Tea, if it's fresh, but sometimes you get, it's just been sitting there forever and it's kind of like lukewarm and it's not that good. So it's really hit or miss. Alright, we really are talking about tea tonight. Have you ever tried tea from Starbucks, says Justin. No, I'm in Starbucks. Why would I have tea? I went on this roller coaster earlier in the day. I've also been on Top Thrill Dragster, and I would say they're pretty comparable. Devin used to have a French press. You know what? I used to have a French press. And as good as it is, I'm just so lazy to like clean that stupid thing out every single time. Kohana loves tea, make some tea. Maybe I'll make some tea after this beer. Have you ever been on Leviathan? Yes. I prefer Behemoth, but Leviathan from the front row is pretty amazing. Did Did you consider taking the skyride thing? Ian, you must be new. I just showed a video of me riding the skyride. 30 Records says, where is this? This is Centerville. This is a theme park or amusement park on Toronto Islands that actually replaced 2 amusement parks. It replaced the old Islands amusement park at Hanlands, and it also replaced Sunnyside. So they took 2 grown-up amusement parks and replaced it with 1 kiddie amusement park. But I guess if you have a kid, it would be a lot of fun. It's probably better than the kids section at a lot of like big amusement parks anyways. Did you see the Olympics? Not really, but Canada apparently had our best Summer Olympics ever for medals. There are more Olympics next year because normally the Olympics are every 2 years, but there's this weird thing happening because last year's Olympics became this year's Olympics. So there are more Olympics next year, but probably won't be paying attention to those either. And I used to like watching them. Was the Scrambler ride? A lot of people keep asking me about the Scrambler ride. I don't really know. I don't even know what that is. Sorry. All right, Bevy, have a good night. Are the animals still there? Lisa, you can see that from my Skyride video, but yes, the animals are still there. Sorry, I'm just reading your chats. Rolling with Ian, you must have a season's pass to Wonderland? Alright, yeah. You unsub to him. And I'm sure he'll drop a new video as soon as you do. Whippy Dude watched CJ Hoyle's bike ride around Lake Erie. My Gemini is pretty awesome. I like Gemini at Cedar Point. I haven't been back there in quite a while. I need to go back. Yeah, he says he's not uploading any videos, so you don't know. Well, I can make sure that he does upload a video. Scrambler is an indoor ride. Yeah, I don't think it was open then. The bumper cars were open, but they're kind of open air. There's the swans. I'm pretty sure the Scrambler was closed, if that's the case, because I overheard some people saying that it wouldn't have been open. Shelly G is here. Yogi is here. I think I might not be seeing all the chats. That's okay. Alright, I'm just going to hit the little boys' room. I'll put the volume up on this, though. I'm not sure if that's an exit there or not. Who needs spinning teacups? We have spinning bears. I think this is an antique carousel. Oh, it looks like a pretty old Ferris wheel as well. Sadly, it looks like the games aren't in operation. There's the teacups. And I am back to where we came in. So let's head out and continue over to the ferry terminal. just go out the entrance here. I think Center Island itself is about a kilometer to the north of here. How about a live mini golf competition with Ken? Funny dog. Where could we do that other than the islands? And then we'd have to pay $39. Or, sorry, $30. That's a good idea. That's a very cool idea. I will propose that to Ken. Hopefully there's no one behind us who thinks we're holding them up with their cameras, but whatevs. I think that could be fun.
The vehicles you see here would be service vehicles.
Not really following some of your chats. If you go to Asia, fly on Emirates. No, I fly on EVA. Do you like the Cliff protein bars? I just keep these. I always have these things on hand, and I keep them in my backpack just because when I'm out doing videos, especially during the pandemic when nothing was open, and it was annoying just to go into a Tim Hortons and grab something because you'd have to line up, you'd have to put your mask on. I just started putting these in my bag because if I ever got hungry to the point where I couldn't bear it, this would give me enough food, I guess, to tide me over till I got home. And so that is the story behind those. Is Cliff Bar a sponsor? If not, hit them up. I'm not really that big. I've had so many companies in the last like 2 weeks reaching out to me to like sponsor stuff. There's like a pillowcase company. I'm like, how am I gonna pimp a pillowcase? So I'm gonna stick to just not being sponsored. I've had VPN sponsor me. Like, does that make any sense? Telling people to use a VPN when my videos are me walking around a city with a with a camera? Like, hey, by the way, if you want to watch Netflix and other, like, I don't know. I'm gonna sell out at some point, but I'm gonna sell out when it makes sense to do that. These things don't really make sense, and they don't really pay that much either. So, just to be honest with you guys, I did take that free tail light that I sent to Jeanette, that company sent me, because there was no strings attached. So whenever there's like a no strings attached type situation, I'm like, yeah, send it to me. But as soon as they want me to make a video out of their product, generally the answer is no.
For a two-way ticket?
Shoes would make sense. Yes, shoe manufacturers, reach out to me. I have to actually like your shoe, but if they did that, that would be cool.
There's a neat look.
Johnny's gonna tell us to sleep on silk pillows. Yeah. Hey guys, sleep on the pillowcase that I sleep on, that I only sleep on because this company sent me one and told me to tell you to do it.
There's no exit this way, as you
come on.
used to be able to just.
Keen makes good hiking shoes. Never even heard of them. I've heard of Merrill.
An admission fee. That area is now closed off. Okay, it's swung.
You went to Elora today and took pics of tube rafters. I don't even know what that is, Funny Dog. What is Funny Dog talking about? Tube rafters in Elora. Tube rafters. You can tell I'm a bit drunk. Elora. What is this? Oh. Yeah, that does look like a hoot. If that's what you're talking about, Funny Dog. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow tonight. Yeah, Tech, that's pretty much every YouTuber ever, right?
There is the Lagoon Theater.
I used to have a pair of fake... Oh, I still have them. I bought these bad boys in Cambodia, and I have never worn them. Look at those soles. These are fake Onokatsu Tiger by Asics.
I'll walk back over this way in this video.
And to be honest with you, I don't really know why I bought them. I think I just felt bad for the guy who was selling them in like this market.
Queue up where that awning is.
I spent they were like $20, I think. And what's even weirder is why do I keep them on the floor behind where I stream or where I work on my computer? I don't know. They've been there for like 5 years, just sitting on the ground. These are that old. That's when I went to Cambodia, or at least 2 times ago. They're a US size 10, so they're a bit small for me as well.
Well, I think this is the oldest.
But
I also think that recently Transport Canada improved
weird things that I hold on to for no reason.
If you want a ticket for
They
that.
are completely fake. Devin says his favorite shoes in the world. He can't afford them though. Are they Euro 44?
Who want to plant tree?
They're Euro 45, unfortunately, Devin. Yogi says she had trainers like these for driving. Yes, a lot of people like to drive in shoes like this, or they use them as motorcycle shoes as well. Maroof, they bought fake shoes and they even spelled Nike wrong. If you're going to fake a shoe, I would at least want them to fake the logo and the name properly. Jim says all the videos you see are NordVPN, Honey, or Audible. Well, one of those 3 companies may have contacted me. I think Honey and Audible don't usually contact smaller YouTubers like me, but Nord does. Maybe I just gave it away. Do you listen to any podcasts? Not in a while. I talked about some of the ones I listened to on my stream 2 weeks ago, but not in a while. Unless you want to hear me. I haven't even listened to Joe Rogan in forever. That guy has just turned me off of listening to him. Princess Chelsea just subscribed. Thank you, Princess Chelsea. Look at this view. $1 million skyline view right here.
So look towards City Place. And the Dome and Tower. And the South Court
You're
District.
listening to the moth right now.
Blocking the view of the
I'll have to look
financial-
into it. Honey is obnoxious. I got Honey once. I don't think it saved me shit. I don't think it worked. I agree, Yogi.
East is the Portlands area.
I think I end the video right around now.
I'm just gonna walk along the shore here for a bit.
Michael says, that's beautiful. Wish I could go this year, but cases are going... I don't think anything's... We're not going to see any more restrictions. Cases are going up, but that's expected. That's what's happened in the US and the UK. It's the
There's a plane.
hospital numbers that we're watching, and those are still going down.
I
So
think they just go to the
I would
same
not
areas
use
that-
cases going up as a reason not to go to the Toronto Islands. I think it is quite gorgeous. Do you use Rakuten? No, I don't. You pronate really bad, so you wear through shoes. Yeah, some people... I think I supinate. But if you go to like a store that really knows their stuff, that sells running shoes, they might even get your feet wet and have you walk on like a mat, and then they'll watch how your foot comes down, and they'll watch, or they'll see the pattern that you leave, and then they can recommend shoes based on if you're neutral, if you're a pronator, or I think it's called supinate, so they can see how your foot works. Lisa says Honey works, probably skewed more towards women. Probably. I don't know, Whitby dude. I like the Riverdale view. And the Riverdale view was super sweet this weekend because the Don Valley Parkway was not open.
I think where all the swans are hanging out.
So I'm just reading all your chats.
On Instagram, pigeons hanging out at College Park.
Do they let scooters on the island, Richard? I don't know. I didn't see any scooters there. Technically, I don't see where or how they would stop you. Like, you just brought it on to the ferry. I mean, if they let e-bikes on the island, I just didn't see any. Thank you, Carl. I do enjoy our skyline.
Look at that.
The Magic Walkers, they're good parking in Riverdale Park. Yeah, well, there's parking on West and East, but I assume you're talking about East. You can usually find a spot on Broadview. It's not that uncommon. It's busy, but there's always somebody leaving.
And through Centerville Island.
Yeah, those swans were neat. I put a picture of those swans up on my Instagram.
Support the channel. There are links to my Instagram and Patreon in the description.
Richard says they can give a mean look at you. Yeah, all 600 island residents. I would just go
All right, I'll be
right back at them.
So thank you for watching, and I will.
Speaking of Riverdale Park, when will we be seeing Charlie again? Well, maybe I'll do a live stream with Charlie again. Was the farm open? Maroof, I don't know. I went over the... I mean, the animals were there. But I generally don't like farms and zoos unless... I've been to some where, like, the habitats are really huge and super kick-ass, but usually that's not the case. So, I don't know. I didn't have any desire to go there just because it didn't look like it was all that... I don't know. I'm not the person to ask, but I'm not a fan of zoos or farms unless, you know, if you're going to put a lion in an enclosure, it better be like a square kilometer, right? That's just my thought on that.
Quick Check showed me the best Capital One card I could get approved for with 100% certainty, even before I applied. I wish I was that certain.
Naughty, I don't... You can swim on the other side. There's beaches with swimming on the south side. I don't know about the north side, though. Hey, here's a video nobody watched. Did lower than normal views, but there are beaches where you can swim on the south side of the islands. I don't know if you can swim on the north side. The waterfront needs a grocery store. There's a Longo's there, isn't there? Right at York Street and Bremner. There's a big Longo's. And I think there's another one right in Harborfront Center. There's another grocery store. The name is slipping me. Colton, that's hilarious.
Hey everyone, today is Monday, August 2nd. The time right now is 3:45 p.m.
Susan says, oh yeah, it's a Farm Boy. That makes sense. I went into the Farm Boy at Yonge and Eglinton, the new one. And I don't think I'll ever go back to the Farm Boy. It was so expensive. Who could afford to shop at this place? It was like everything was 30% more than it would be at the Loblaws or the Metro down the street. Not only would it be 30% more price, but the volume of the package would be 30% less, and it would be some brand you've never heard of. I guess they're appealing to our inner hipsters, but Farm Boy is not for me. I'm not sold. It's even more excessive than Whole Foods. Harjot went to Center Island with his family last Sunday. Awesome. Are there monsters on the islands? Yes, there are. Susan says exactly that's how you felt about the front in Bathurst. Oh, they have a location there, pretending to be Trader Joe's.
Station number 17. That one is still in use. And that dates back to 1905.
I agree, Jim, but hey, if people have the money to shop there and they like the experience, I'm not going to criticize them. I'm just not going to go shop there myself. That's all. Although, I did buy a box of cookies in Farm Boy, and I did eat them. And that'll be the last I ever buy from Farm Boy. So the one time I went there, I did buy something.
The sign over there says greetings from the beach. And this area has the beaches.
Jim. Where are we time-wise? We're at 9:37.
The official City of Toronto name for this
I was hoping Roe would show up. We'd have a bit more pressure to put the games on early. And we're at 136 viewers. Oh, this channel a few days ago hit the big 55K. So congrats to me for that. Congrats to Ken. I'm going to be doing a video with him soon, and hopefully a live stream with him soon. He hit 5,000, which is a pretty awesome milestone to hit. So congrats to Ken. And where's CJ Hoyle? CJ Hoyle, who he just put a video up of Danforth Avenue in the summer. So he's the guy who I have a video coming up with him tomorrow. He's got a website, cjhoyle.com. Kayaking to see Theodore. So he links his videos here. He also has a channel, CJ Hoyle Music. About Me. He's got an About Me section. That's neat. He's got some live views of Toronto. And a history of him and biking. That's neat. Well, I've got a video coming up with CJ. And of course, I hope to have some videos coming up with them. They might not be on my channel, but they'll be on his channel at least. With this guy, I think you all know him. Devin hit 31 subs recently. Congrats. Good night, Funny Dog. Carl Roth says, you and Ken and Megan. Megan being Ken's girlfriend? Maybe we could all do a hangout stream at some point. Anyways, back to this. Yahya hit 56 subs. Congrats. Fans Buses Gaming says, did I forget to say hi? I think you did, Fans Buses Gaming, or Boos as I used to say. Thank you, Maroof. Maroof, sorry. Carl, he makes so much content. I don't know how he does it. He puts out like, some days he's putting out 2 videos and doing a live stream. I just do not, I am wiped after one video. Devin, they'll let you on the bus with the giant camera, but other people might notice, right? That's why I like using the small form. Tom Tim Tung, 142. Congrats, Tom Tim Tung. If you want to check out e-scooting videos from around Toronto, that's the source. And Ryan Rides. I don't want to play favorites. Rolling with Ian says the beach. You know, I talked about that in my first attempt. This is the second video that I attempted twice. I don't know, Richard. I don't know. How are your videos getting a lot of views? How many is a lot of views, Yahya? Susan, I don't think he is. I think he's going to be an East Coaster.
Protect the things that matter to you.
That is super creepy. That's not just unsettling, but creepy. Bro says he'll be lurking for most of the stream. Gotta prepare for a job interview. Well, good luck on the interview, Ro. Would you be, if we fire up a few games, would you be playing? Maybe just a Whiplash? I know we got Jim here. That'd be sleeping. Tech is here. Tech likes games. You got 400 views and no likes. That's a bit fishy. Whenever you see that where it doesn't make sense, it looks like the views were botted. Like if someone has a whole lot of views and there's not a lot of comments, that looks kind of fishy. If someone has a lot of views and there's no likes or dislikes, that looks kind of fishy. So are you sure those... I don't want to accuse anyone of doing that, but... Alright, Ro. Yeah, I mean, this isn't going to be a super late stream, so we'll probably fire up... I just don't have a lot of interesting things to say, but we'll probably fire up some games at some point. At some point soon. Kohana's here, lurking, shopping on Etsy.
Former movie theater, if I'm not mistaken.
Am I going to LA? No, I'm not going to LA. At least not anytime soon. I do have to sort out the tax situation in terms of filming in the US. I think I have to report all of that. Believe it or not, there's some new tax rules for YouTubers when you're in the States, so it's possible I'm just not going to make any videos in New York if it's going to be too much of a headache. I want to do things by the book. I know a lot of people just go there and do stuff, but they've really changed the rules and they've cranked up their enforcement of that sort of thing. So I've got to do that between now and then as a Canadian going there, and if not, I'll just hopefully meet up with Action Kid and can have a video pop up on his channel. Maybe I'll still do a hotel review. I think one video could slip through the cracks, and an airport video as well. That would be cool. How can it be they've invented bots that can watch videos, but none that can like or comment? I don't know, Novell Costs. But if you go to Fiverr, this is creepy. Action Kid's Skid Row video was eye-opening. It was indeed. If you go to Fiverr, and if let me in. Let me in. Why can my clearly real email addresses not be registered? Bob12345. Bob12345. What? I don't know. Anyways, I don't know why I'm trying to make an account, but if you go to YouTube views, you can buy views for your channel. You can get promotion. They'll get you subscribers, they'll get you views, but this is horseshit. Do not do this. Organic YouTube channel promotion. Yes, how to destroy your channel by getting a bunch of fake views. Just so you guys know that you can do this type of thing. So whenever you see a whole lot of views and there's not a lot of... there's also apps you can get on your phone where if you spend time watching other people's videos and they do the same to you, and that racks up views for both of you. I don't know, if you're not getting your views organically, you're wasting your time and your money and you're hurting your channel. That's all there is to it. I'm no expert on this, but I know this type of thing is a massive waste of time. Like, how the hell... Just think about it. If something's too good to be true, how are you going to get thousands of people to watch your stuff for 20 bucks? Even in country. And let's say they went to a country where this was really, really cheap, where people would do this for little. Then all your viewers are coming from a low demographic country. That's going to look fishy. And that's not... It just doesn't... I don't know. But you can do stuff like anything, right? I could make a YouTube graphics. So if I want new channel art, you could buy that here. I will do professional YouTube video editing and motion graphics, starting at $26. Maybe I'll send them a video to be edited, and I'll give them very vague instructions, and then that'll be a Stumbles video. Maybe that's an idea for a Stumbles video. Sweet dreams, Michelle Gray. All right, Shelly, have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. Let me play this. So, the Walking Man dude says, get a Fiverr service to help me grow. Walking Man dude, Yahya was saying he was going to unsubscribe to you because you have not made a video in a while. What the hell is going on, Walking Man dude? You have been slacking. Why don't you go to LA and make a video from there? I think that's what the world really wants to see. In honor of those who served. Oh, we're right by the Carnegie Library. Alright guys, I'm going to go fire up a tea or a coffee, and then we're going to come back. We'll hang out for a little bit more, and then we'll play a few games, and then we'll call it a night. How does that sound? And maybe if Tech is still here, she can join in. I know she likes games. I'll just be a minute. Let me throw this on desktop audio. Well, that's rather playful. Arc de Blob. And here's one of the city's Carnegie libraries. You'll find ones just like this in Roncesvalles. And there's another one around Witchwood Park. They're all built around the same time in the same style, but they've diverged at one point through renovations. And it's interesting that this one says Beaches Branch on it. Meaning that that was the name of choice for whoever named the public library back then. Lined with beaches and not the beach. This is my second attempt at trying to record a walk through the beaches along Queen Street this year. The one I did back in June, I had a problem with the audio. I ended up putting that on my other channel. But I set that one to music. And I'm back. Is that a Karen G sighting? Karen G, where the HE double hockey sticks have you been? Welcome back to the streams. I guess you've had a leave of absence for a while. Lisa's dog is dreaming in her sleep right now. Whippy Dude was in Fort Erie. Border opens to Americans at midnight. Yes, welcome to our American friends. As long as you have a valid negative test and a proof of shot, you can come to Canada. And then I think a month after that, we'll be open to everyone, pretty much. So that'll be kind of neat to start to get guests. And I think our policy is actually a bit more open than the US, so we've kind of surpassed them in that sense. Jim's on a mini 4-day vacation while he does some apartment sorting, cleaning, but hanging in there. Oh, Susan from Korea, right? Rolling with Ian, I have. We've taken a look at some of those on this channel. What did you make? I just heated up the kettle, and then I went and sat down on my couch, and I read some of the chat while I was just in the living room. That's all, being a geek. Marquez has a rose for Karen. Karen is quite popular upon her return. Oh, Susan. Sorry, I thought he was in Korea. From Cali, but he's half Korean and half Taiwanese. 2 countries I went to right before the pandemic kicked in. It was 2019. I was in Korea and Taiwan. Michael K's weekend was great. Oh, my kettle has stopped boiling. Alexa, remind me to get the tea in 90 seconds.
Okay. I'll remind you in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Alexa, remind me to eat a hot dog every day at 4 a.m.
Okay. I'll remind you every day at 4 a.m. Eat a hot dog every day at 4 a.m.
So hopefully some of you now have reminders on your Alexa. I just muted my mic and told my Alexa to cancel that reminder. Jim.
As long as I can remember.
That's
being
awesome.
small was something to be embarrassed about. I used to
I do not treat my Alexa like a fellow human, I guess. I treat her more like an inanimate object that likes to be abused. Kohana says Alexa is pure evil. Marco says Alexa is Taiwan a country. Ooh, let's not go there. We all know it's a country. That's actually an interesting thing. I wonder what Google says. Google will probably... I don't know. Taiwan is... We're not having that debate, Justin, but if you have your own passport, you have your own military, you're absolutely your own country, especially with a democratically elected government. Let's not talk nonsense. She had to list all your reminders to get that. Jim, all you had to do was say, Alexa, cancel the hot dog reminder, and it would have done it. Or you can go into the app and pull up your reminders. But tea. Alexa, are you part of the CIA? Susan, I think that was the park, the Ivan Forest Gardens, which was right near the Glen Stewart Ravine. Let's see. We have 155 viewers, so we're going to play games probably in about 10 minutes. I'm kind of, or maybe at the end of this video, whichever comes first. Johnny, can you make slow chat every 5 seconds? No, we're going to leave it where it is now. Glen Stewart. Yeah, Glen Stewart's... I'm torn between Glen Stewart and Wilkett Creek for the nicest nature walks in the city. Yellow Creek is kind of nice as well, but that's a lot more well known, right, through the Evergreen Brickworks area. I'm about to pass Balsam Avenue, where you grew up. You can see how the Pocket 2 is struggling with the exposure off in the distance. Everything looks kind of washed out, but the foreground looks really good. That's one of the problems with this camera.
So even though we're in the big city, this area is a
Well, Marg was requesting another ravine walk, but I was thinking the fall would be better. Before I go back and do something. Have you been to Tommy Thompson Park? Yeah, I think I have 2 or 3 videos up with Tommy Thompson Park, but it's too big to walk on a video, so I've just done cycling videos through there. Would I do a live stream in Earl Bales Park? I did a live stream where I walked. Haven't I been there? Yes, we walked right through here on Shepherd Avenue West on a live stream. So I looked into Earl Bales Park, but I didn't actually go into the park. But they have a ski lift there as well, a lot of neat stuff, so that could be a cool place to do that. So let's put this thing into speed here. Speed mode. Oops. Playback speed. Let's go 2. Run, Johnny. That'll get us to the end of this video quicker so we can play games. Alright, Vivian Johnson, thank you for dropping by, and have a good night, Vivian. Kohana can't decide between white, gray, cream, or off-white. If you're gonna do gray, you need some colors to accent that. Otherwise, you might end up feeling like you're in a dungeon. Either some colors or some artwork. Bare gray, no. Gray with other stuff I actually really like and would probably want to be gray if I was making that decision. Lisa says, or you could just end it. Maybe. But we get to listen to me talking really fast. Go Forest. Of course, I turned the volume up the one part.
I probably should have passed on the left side there.
Oh well.
Okay, we're almost at the end.
How did you almost get lost in Rosedale? Where were you? No Google Maps?
come back to this neighborhood at some point. We'll do a video through the residential streets.
Susan remembers I did this with backwards videos. It was creepy as fuck. So tomorrow I'm thinking I'll do a I could play one backwards here. I'll do a live stream at some point in the afternoon. I don't know where. I was gonna do the area that Ken did yesterday in his live stream, so maybe I'll change that up because I know we have some overlap between our audiences.
And that represents the border into Scarborough.
Oh yes, we have almost walked into Scarborough. You can really see the bob of the 3-axis gimbal here, how it's not smooth. It's accentuated by speeding up the camera 2 times. But this is also a good way to tell if you're panning the camera smoothly or not, because if you're not, it's really jarring at 2 times speed. That's a trick someone told me when I was just getting into this. They're like, play your videos at 2 times. And if it's too disorienting, then you're moving it too fast.
Another beautiful facility. I'll walk around to the backside.
Yeah, I actually like it. I've experimented with the 4th-axis gimbal, and it just, like, it's just too smooth. I know what Ian is on wheels, so it makes perfect sense for what he does, because it simulates what he's doing. But I'm walking. I like the little bit of a hop, because that's kind of how we experience the world. It's just preference.
And here is a large treatment plant.
Susan, yeah, that was terrible. 2 people died in Kensington in a shooting, and a BMW hit both a north and southbound, well, not a BMW, an idiot driving a BMW hit a north and southbound streetcar at the same time. So, oh, here's the dog. No, that was not Charlie. That was certainly a very friendly doggy. Who just, now that owner is chasing him.
Art Deco Mercy treatment plant.
Look at her go.
You're just always putting work first.
I'm just getting a message in. My phone, I don't normally attend to them while I'm recording. But this place opened back in 1941. I think it was built over a period of around 9 years.
That dog is glitchy in the Matrix.
And it is in the Art Deco style. And over the years, they filmed a number of movies here and TV shows. It's often doubled as a prison. I think in the movie Half Baked. That's exactly what this was standing in for. It's usually either a prison, or an insane asylum, or something along those lines. I think around 30% of the city's water is treated here. There you can see, there's another spectacular view from up here.
So when this video ends, which is going to end extra fast,
To the west.
we'll play a few games and then we'll call it a night. Tom Tim Tunks' BMW are not reliable. Most luxury cars that rely on a lot of electronics are not super reliable. What's the games for tonight? I don't have any new games, but probably just a Whiplash and one other game.
I'll just follow this path. Jeez, I'm not-
Susan says more trippy backwards. I kind of like the bike rides backwards.
Small video. Last time we recorded this walk ended up being 33 minutes. So it looks like I'm on pace for a very similar time.
This video did not perform that well. I'm thinking it was maybe the thumbnail that was pretty bad. Hey, there's a guy holding a camera on a gimbal.
And the area just off to the east from here, we'll find a hidden secret beach. I did a video on that last year.
People always look so funny when walking videos are 2 times. Especially when they're riding a bike and their knees go off to the side a little bit. You just see them going like this. It looks pretty funny.
Let's go across the grass here.
Anyone seen the show Travelers? This is the jail in that show. I have not. But this is usually a prison in movies and TV shows. It's occasionally, it's been an insane asylum in a few productions as well, but it's usually one of the 2. It certainly doesn't look like a modern prison, but I'll have to look that one up. I started watching AP Bio on Netflix, and as stupid as that show is, I find it entertaining. I really like what a dick the lead actor is.
Well, in case you're east through the beaches neighborhood. So
We
arrived
should
here.
watch a sped up reverse video.
Yeah,
Maybe
comments down below.
we could do that with a a cycling video. It was the headquarters for the group in Mutant X.
Alright, thank you for watching, guys, and I will catch you on the next one.
Thank you for watching, guys, and I will catch you on the next one. I wanted to go to the end of the pier, but this guy was just chilling there. So, this is close enough. And cut. Ask him to move? I'm not going to ask a random person to move. If someone asked me to move when I was sitting on the pier, I'd flip him the middle finger and tell him to go take a hike. Unless, you know, they had reason. Maybe if it was a couple in their wedding gear and they wanted to take a photo, sure. But if it was just some jerk with a camera, like me, saying move, I would not move. One day, do a silent walk and narrate through Premiere. I don't know, can you do that when you premiere something? I know you can hang out in the chat, but can you talk through a microphone? Have you ever heard that, Susan? That would be interesting. The game's laptop is out. So for those of you not interested in games, thanks for hanging out. Thank you to our mods. These Sunday Stumble streams are now in a shorter format, and I think, again, next Sunday there will be no stream. To play games, you will go to jackbox.tv. You can log in from your secondary device, usually on your phone if you're watching this on your TV, tablet, or whatever. A 4-letter code will pop up. You pick your name, you join the game. Do not join the game if you're not going to play, because you really just ruin it if you do that. And of course, the rules of the stream also apply to the games, so don't be offensive. Let's get my laptop fired up, which I was not using last night to. I mean, I was using it last night to hook up to a friend's TV to stream a paid-for, perfectly legal UFC 265, right? Why would I do that with a non-legitimate stream? All right. Have a good night. The Magic Walker. Claudia says she will not join the game. Did Johnny warn you about joining the games? Oh, my laptop's not on Wi-Fi. Of course, it was on another Wi-Fi last night. Let me get in here. And where have I hidden my games? Ooh, no, don't do that. Let's see. I think this one has a play. I think this one here has Whiplash. I have friend requests. So we're gonna play Whiplash. Let me just get the game set up here and get my code. I'm in the game. The code is QLQP. Jamarcus is in. Jim is in. Roll with Ian is in. Zach's in. Squoony's in. We're waiting on 2 more. Lisa Palmer is in. Do we have an 8th. Susan says, are we in Mercury retrograde again? It's possible we won't have an 8th. How many people? We have 132 people watching the stream. If you want to play, go to jackbox.tv. Hoof-hearted. So Ro did not pop in. That's okay. I forget where I need to put my head for this. Maybe the timer is up at the top left.
Hi, I'm Schmitty, and you know what? I'm okay with that.
Tech Needs Tea didn't join
let's
either.
do this. I can work with this. Let's get going. Remember, anyone who wants to join the audience can do so at any time by logging in with the room code. This is round 1. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's, and decide who wins. You'll score points based
This
on
is
the
just
percentage
tea,
of people
photos.
who
We had a
preferred
beer
your
earlier.
answer. Have at it.
The last beer in my fridge, unfortunately. My answers are in. Just a reminder, there is about a 5-second delay between the timer you see on screen and your actual timer. So when it hits 5, that's really 0 if you're playing. That's about the average lag. Jim is in. Roll with Ian's in. Zach is in. Lisa Palmer's in. Hoof-hearted is in. We have 2 stragglers still coming up with their lines.
Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it.
You got... It says 10 seconds, but Swoony is in. Okay, who's the person not answering? Jim says he's rusty. His answers are crap. If it's not Scottish, it's crap. Who did not answer? Jamarcus.
All right, let's have a look. First one.
One person.
The perfect thing to yell to make a pee-wee basketball player miss a free throw. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite.
All right, Yogi, good night. Have a good night. Karen G says it's not her. She's too slow to play. Oh, Jamarcus. Oh, so he did get one answer in. Jim says he is Scottish, ironically.
Next in the hopper, a text message that Jesus sends at 3 a.m.
Uh-oh.
Okay, vote.
Man, we are very PG on this one. All right, at tennis, have a good night. Kohana, have a good night. They're dropping like flies. We're down to 128 viewers. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to this and my other channel, Johnny Strides. We do this every Sunday night, except for next Sunday. I'll probably do a makeup stream at some point in the week.
Next one, a family heirloom you probably shouldn't pass down to your children. And vote.
Why would a tomato be a family heirloom? Susan says shameless plug. Johnny vs. Zach! Whiplash! Oh, heirloom tomato. Ha! Zach should have put heirloom in the title. I think that went over everyone's head.
Next prompt.
Happy to Whiplash.
Nickname Van Gogh gave his remaining ear.
I didn't get it.
Vote now.
That went over my head. Lefty or art? I went with Lefty. But Lisa Palmer takes it, but Hoofhearted takes it with the audience vote.
Next, the title of a drama clearly gunning to win an Oscar.
1 year with diarrhea,
Voting.
Saving Ryan's Private. Ooh, not everyone voted, but Johnny takes it. I had a good round. Well, Van Gogh cut off his left ear, so I don't get that.
Something in 98% of all cargo pants pockets. Ready, set, vote.
Thank you, Fans Buses Gaming. I think I had a good round. You just came in from Outback. As in Australia? Congrats, Zach.
Your next prompt is the real
Ian,
reason the giant at the
think
top
more
of the beanstalk is
PG-13
trying to
than
kill
PG.
Jack.
Because his wee-wee was smaller than Jack's beans. Terratopia misses the Outback Steakhouse. You missed your suburban steakeries? I liked Montana's more. Jim takes it. Jim getting back in on the gaming act after a long sabbatical.
Up next, the name of a disease that makes you look like a minion.
Isn't that jaundice? Bananas? Banana-itis. I get it. Rising damp. Terratopia says Montana's is not bad. But if you're gonna go to a chain steak restaurant, why not the Keg? I just learned that Tucker's Marketplace shut down during the pandemic. All of their locations. It used to be known as Mother Tucker's.
Round one's over. Let's check the scoreboard.
If my dad were around, he'd be sad to hear that. That was one of our favorite places. Johnny killing it, but Jim in second place on his return game.
Round two is upon us, and all points are doubled. Take that, round one.
Terratopia says the Keg is okay. You like Outback. I don't know what to think of that, Terratopia. I think it's quite the opposite, in my opinion. And yes, I miss the Tuckers by the airport used to have a steak at their carvery. They had all-you-can-eat steak because it was right next door to the Biff Tech, which is a steak restaurant. And I believe that was the only Tuckers that had all-you-can-eat steak. We're waiting for... Who are we waiting on here?
Let's see what we're working with.
Who are we waiting on there? One person did not get their
A
answer.
sign your parents may have sheltered you as a kid.
You're 40 years old and you ride an e-scooter? Sunken eyes and translucent skin. There's plenty of 40-year-olds that had e-scooters. Steak Master in Mississauga is awesome. You know, that name makes it sound like it wouldn't be good. I'd be suspicious of a place called Steak Master. Jim Market's taking it. With the dig at me. Jim remembers going to Ponderosa back in the day.
Next on the list.
And their sister steakhouse, Bonanza.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
There was a Bonanza in Mississauga. Flashing his big fuzzy cardigans. Stealing his slippers. Costco steaks are, in his opinion, amazing. Well, if you're good with the grill, then it's hard to spend 30-40 bucks on a steak when you can do it yourself. Roll with Ian takes it with stealing his slippers.
Moving on. The one thing they don't show you on the Pentagon tour is the secret blank room.
Swingers Club.
Put in your votes.
Alien body storage. Why would they keep aliens at the Pentagon? Wouldn't they be in Area 51 or some other top secret? Oh well. Come on, Johnny. Come on. Woo! I will take it. I am on fire tonight.
Next up, an alternate name for meatloaf. It's voting time.
Gravy licks. Mystery meat. Oh, and tie. Oh, but mystery meat takes it. And hopefully a medic's mind, if you're watching or if you're around, I hope you're coping well. He's run into a pretty nasty situation with the fires on the West Coast. Do you have a cock? I come from Venus. Alright, I don't know which one to pick here. That first one might be... Walking online. Let's see. Jim takes the audience vote. We're barbarians. Barbarians is spelled with an E on the steakhouse, right?
This player suppressing.
Walking on Yonge Street in a snowstorm. Mistyping Magic Walker as Magic Wanker. Swoony takes it by a margin of 1 over Roll with Ian.
Next in line, something an overexcited fan would yell at a tense dog show.
Cookies, wops, shake a paw, good doggy. Awoo, orgasmic. This is possibly my lamest answer of all time. Let's see if it wins. Yes! Somehow, I will firmly be in first place here.
And next, how your spouse knows you're having an affair with a clown.
Zach! Hoof-hearted takes the easy win there.
Round 2 is now complete. Let's see where we landed.
Woo, look at that lead. gonna be hard to fuck this one up.
This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. Follow these word lash instructions.
Come up with a clever insult using this word. This is the last round. 3 people are struggling to get their answer in. Oh, it looks like Zach has tapped out.
Time to take a look. It's round 3, so you've got 3 medals to award. A gold, a silver, and a bronze. Make your picks.
Someone wrote Preparation H. You're supposed to use the word wart in the title. No answer. That would have been Zach. Try a yo mama insult. This is a tough one, Lisa. She said these are all weak, but this is not an easy one.
The suspense is killing me. Let's see who got those medals. Bronze first. Show me the silver. And finally, gold. Let's melt those medals down for points.
Come on, I hope my lead holds up here. Oh, I think it held up. I think it held up.
And we're finished. Show me those final scores.
Woohoo! Jim, you fell all the way to 4th. Let's not be surprised at who won there. Alright, we'll do another one, but I think I told Jim last week, upon his return, he could pick a game. So Jim, is there a game you would like to play, Jim, since you are here? Maybe Ro will join in the next one. Tech, if she is hanging around. But Jim, we are all waiting on you. And Jim says only because people associate Mr. Rogers with slippers. Heh. Good old Jim, not answering the question. Delivering a random comment unrelated to anything. Just kidding, Jim. But ball's in your court. What game do you want to play? Jim likes Survive the Internet. What one is that in? Is that in Party Pack 4? Ro! Are you there? I won't lie, I didn't understand what the hell was going on in this game for a while. Okay, let's get Survive the Internet going. Dude, Ro is prepping for a job. He said he would pop in and play a game. Okay, so same deal. If you want to play, go to jackbox.tv. If you want to be in the audience, same thing, jackbox.tv. But do not join if you're not going to play. Karen doesn't know Survive. Yeah, because you disappeared. And now you're back. NNPL is your code. Calix is in. Jim is in. 7th floor. Squoony. Zach, roll with Ian. Zach, remember to answer this time. And we are waiting for one more. Row! Or someone who just decided to call themselves Row. Row, if that is you, you will say that is you in the chat. Row says, I see Survive the Internet is on, your favorite game.
I hope my computer
Row
can
likes
handle
his
this.
game so much he sent a
Don't
super
forget
chat
you
to
can
pay
join
for
the
it.
audience at any time. Put on your oxygen tank because we're going to explore cyberspace.
Alright, since Karen has not seen this, we'll let the instructions roll.
Hi, I'm your host, Todd. And yes, that rhymes with bod. So feel free to call me Todd the Bod. Here's a quick but skippable tutorial.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Partyboy7 here to teach you how to play Survive the Internet. So in each round, you'll get a prompt on your device. Go ahead and answer it. Those responses will then be sent to another player. The objective is to twist these words in the most ridiculous way possible. So if my friend Paul said selfie sticks are, quote, super dumb, then I would take him out of context. Say we're on a news site. Their super dumb would be an outrageous comment to what headline? Oh, I got it. Everybody then votes on whose comment looks the most absurd. I get rewarded for writing the twist, and Paul gets some pity points for looking foolish. The person with the most points at the end of the game wins. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please. I feel so empty inside.
Alright,
Start
let's
things
go.
off at,
Good luck,
crowdfunding
everyone.
session.
Help me fund my movie.
Okay, you're getting a prompt on your device. Don't overthink your response. Just follow your gut.
My answer is in. Let's get our answers in soon-ish. That way we don't have to wait for the whole timer. Squoony is in. Johnny is in. Jim is in. Calix is in. 7th floor is in. Roll with Ian's in. We're waiting on Row. And I think Zach. Row and Zach. You're on the clock. The sooner you get your answer in Row, the sooner you can go back to job interview preparing. Row is in. Let's go. Zach, why did you... Oh, Zach's in. Sweet. Good job, Zach. I was about to give you guff.
Another player's comment has been sent to your device. Twist their words in the funniest way possible.
Johnny's in, Jim's in, Squoony, Zach is in. 7th floor also in. Lisa, I never prepare for the job interviews. Tell me about a time you faced a challenge with a coworker you did not get along with. How did you overcome that? You always get answered some bullshit. Tell me about a time you went above and beyond.
It's the moment of truth.
That was pretty good. The pants bulging is real? Far too twangy most of the time. Johnny Stride speaks in his most masculine voice. Just as much fun as when I split my scrotum. Testicle splitting device. They get hard too quickly. Reusable. They're pretty hot. Scientists announced 2 new cloned suns. Do you get paid TL staff? I'm not sure what that means. You dense motherfucker, Donald Trump needs your money.
Who looks the most ridiculous here? Place your vote now.
Thank you to everyone for getting your answers in this round. Oh, I didn't see that one on the bottom left. That's kind of inappropriate.
Let's see who got the points.
Oh, my head is blocking it anyways. Sorry.
Let's see what the audience thought.
We all saw it the first time.
Here's who twisted your words. They get some points. And you, the victim, get some pity points. Who should I be the most proud of? Let's find out.
Ooh, 7th floor and row are ahead.
Great. Now let's go to a video site.
Panda giving birth. Karen G was thinking about rap
Your
battles.
second prompt is being sent to your device. Please answer it.
Lisa says, is she the only one that doesn't like rap battles? Yes, you are the only one. Bevy would be super jealous if she found out we played that. Johnny's in, Jim's in, 7th floor's in, Roll with Ian is in. Calix is in. Squoony is in. Zach is in.
I hope this inspires you. Take this quote out of context so it makes its author look ridiculous.
Alright, Jim is in, Squoony's in, Zach's in, Roll with Ian's in, Ro burning the midnight oil, coming up with his response. One thing people don't realize about the rap battle is you don't make up the first line, you only make up the last word of the first line.
Is anyone else's heart racing right now?
I like that one. So this is McDonald's. Every Taylor Swift song in existence. Habs suck, but not as much as the Leafs. That one's true. That one is very true. Why are my wheels square? Johnny strides on an e-scooter recreated in Minecraft. That was very... Hello, little XO. Claudia, joining in very late. Please publish the Skyride video. Silver CS
the
did
comment
send a
you think
super
was
chair,
the
so
most
super
absurd.
chat. So we will be posting that one. Yeah, I think Minecraft Wheels takes it.
And here are the results.
Swoony killing.
Awkward. Let's see what that round did to things.
Jim, you picked the game if you're offended.
Let's switch things up and go to job networking
I know
site.
that makes no sense.
Another prompt is headed your way.
What
Now,
attributes
please
make
get
it?
to it.
Oh, I can't. Johnny's in, Calix is in, 7th floor is in.
Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. I am in. I don't think I'll be able to pull this victory out of my butt. And after this, we'll play one more game tonight. Then we're gonna call it a night. Let's see how we do. 10 seconds left. Who's the straggler? Bro says he hopes people gets his. Okay, you knuckleheads. Here we go.
What? Oh, carrots make you see better. I get it. Ah. Friends was 90s porno for chicks. Harry Connick Jr. He's a big pig and he stutters. Boris Johnson and Donald Trump's naturally conceived love child. A manlier version of Johnny Strides. Austin Matthews! Imagine a goji smoothie but in a suit and a British accent. What the fuck is a goji? What the fuck is a British? I think you should have left it at what the fuck is a goji. She's got a great sense of humor. Lorena Bobbitt. That one's good. Britney Spears. Good evening, Tristan. They understand their role and they wear nice suits. Do you call elf sex slaves knowing their role?
Go ahead and vote. I'll give you a sticker afterwards.
I'll just take my camera off so we can see that one. Karen G is just waiting for the next game. Maybe we'll play some rap battle, Karen. Maybe. How many viewers are we down to? I say down to because once we start playing games, the viewership starts to fall off. Alright, Maroof, thanks for dropping in. As always, have a good night.
Let's see who got the votes.
Zach killed it. Or Roe killed it with Zach.
This fundamentally changes the way I think of you as a person.
What's it enough?
It's time for the scoreboard.
Roe takes it! The two sweetest words in the English language. Come back.
In our last stop of the game, we
No!
had,
There's more to the game. I thought that was the
photo
end.
sharing site. The points are worth double this round.
I
so
thought
try
that
not
was
to
it.
Screw this up.
Shows what I know. Oh, we gotta do one more round.
All right, here's your last prompt. You know what to do.
Everyone should answer this one instantly. It's literally a choice of two. We're not typing anything. Alright, straggler, let's go. What's there to think about? You got a choice of two. Johnny is not impressed with this person. He was clearly not playing. Lame. Let's get your answer in. It's Jim. Jim! Jim! What are you doing, Jim? You picked the game. Maybe he had internet problems. Let's give Jim the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, it's the last round. Go for the nuclear option if you have to.
Johnny is done. Little 40-year-old virgin reference in mind. Scooney is in. Potty break for Jim. This is not applicable. You know what? You didn't really have to... He didn't get his answer in, but that one, it just would have picked one of the two anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Jim, where are you? Jim and Roe. Lisa D liking the Netscape vibes. Remember when Netscape Navigator and the old school Internet Explorer were your primary choices?
Oh boy, I can hardly contain my excitement.
Alright, let's see. I got stuck behind this crowd for 3 hours during a walk. McDonald's if it started in China. That was good. Jim did get an answer in. Oh, Jim. What a weird looking dog. We shouldn't be laughing at people for the way they were born. Picked up my new bike today. Unapplicable says lol at the boob one.
Okay, go ahead and cast those ballots.
Whoop. I want to take my face off of that. Jim is still using Net Zero. His screen is full of ads. You guys know who I am based on my hint. It's a quadricycle.
Let's see how everybody voted.
No one voted for mine. Boo. I will not be repeating as the winner.
Wowza.
Calyx.
It all comes down to this.
Ro takes it. Congrats, Ro. Womp womp womp.
Congrats, you won. Now here's your prize.
Ah. Congrats, Ro. I never win that one, but it's good to see Ro at the top of his game. So we're gonna play one more game. The next game is Rap Battle. So this will be the last game. I think Karen kind of hinted that she'd like to see it. So we'll make Bevy super jealous. We'll play one. Just remember, if you're gonna join the game, to play. That's all. This will be it for the night, folks. After this, I'm gonna go sit my ass on my couch and put my feet up and do sweet nothing. Karen G, $20! Karen G! Thank you very much for dropping in. It's a long time since we've seen you. Glad you're back. And thank you for the $20. I don't know what I will do with it. It'll probably get put to good use, though. Thank you very much for your support, Karen. So here comes Rap Battle, or Mad vs. City as it's called. Let me turn off the display capture. So again, jackbox.tv to join the audience and join the game. Nothing super offensive with the raps, or I will censor them, and just make sure you play. If you join, play. If you don't play, or if you don't think you want to play, then don't join, because this game really hurts when people don't play. So let me get myself into the game here. I am in. Oh, my laptop battery is low too. Oh, that's not low, 47%. It just looks low. There we go, PNYP. Who wants to play Rap Battle? Ashley's cat is in, Squoony is in. Zach is in. The Martells is in, Ro is here. Jenny K stayed awake for Rap Battle. This is kind of old school. Okay, I'm gonna give 15 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Roll with the in is in. Now we have an odd number. I don't know what happens when you have an odd number. Karen G can't, she's too slow. What happens when an odd number of people play? I ask you because you're the Jackbox expert. Okay, we're gonna give 10 seconds, then we're gonna start it with 7 people and see what happens. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Doors open in 3,
Let's see what happens with 7 people.
1.
You believe Gene is introduced as a
Hey,
player.
hey, hey, yo, it's Shadow Master down here. Try not to step on a brother, alright? Yo, Rach, time to take over. Man, this looks like Chicago all over.
Where are you? Never mind. Here's how you do it. We'll ask you for a word or a phrase. We'll use it to complete line 1 of your rap. You then write a line that rhymes with it. We do that about 2 times and you have your 4-line verse. We hear him back and we vote on that winner, which honestly you all are. Uh-oh, we got an odd number of battlers. Gene, dust off your mic and let's go ahead and get in this battle. Shadow, what'd you find out?
Let them destroy the city. It'll be the robot's fault, not mine. Yo, put your mics in hand and command the stage.
Here we go.
Time to write. Get them lyrics together. Write a word or a phrase. Then an
Jenny
entire
Faces
line
make
that
it
rhymes
good.
with the one that we give back to you. Now you gotta do that twice, alright? Hit that suggestion button if you need it.
I'll try, Jenny.
Hello.
You got about a minute left. Go, 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 go.
My answers are in. Frozen jelly beans was a... That sounds like it would hurt your jaw. Don't worry, Jenny K. We'll try to make the rap battle good. Gene is in. Our buddy Gene is in. Roll with Ian is in. Zach is in. We're waiting on Ro and the Martells. And a few others to get their answers in. Hopefully everyone joins in
Now,
and
if you can't
plays.
think of anything at all, you can use that write for me button.
Just a reminder, we're about 5 seconds behind on the timer because of the lag on the stream. So you got 10 seconds.
Ain't got all day.
Oh no! How did 4 people not have their answers in? Ro is in. 3 people. Ashley's cat is in. The Martells is in. Who didn't get their answers in? Lame.
Here are the first matchups. Okay, check
Swoony.
it out, y'all. We got our first 2 robot battlers ready to get it on. Now,
All right,
y'all
Fire
ready?
Star Eyes, have a
Y'all
good
ready?
night.
Come on, let's do this. Players, be sure to give props or throw some hot garbage their way if they using some hot garbage lyrics.
Hot garbage.
First things first, I'm better than disco parties. You're the worst. You can't diss Rose Smarties.
Alright, that's good.
I'm fluent in hustling conversational investing. And my MC name is DJ Download.
Oh, I think Swoony just didn't get his second one in.
Time's a wasting.
The first one was good.
It's time for you to answer that one. You gotta come strong, too.
Johnny, you are a devil on the Ouija board.
My words are like paint on an artist like Picasso. And you won't find me in a castle.
Alright.
I'm the best MC in all of Vancouver. All of the others are a hooker.
Alright, Zach.
All right.
Good effort.
You heard that. Let's
Keeping it
keep
very
moving.
PG.
The battle is over. It's time for you to pick up your devices and vote.
Zach versus Swoony. Who's gonna take it?
Did you forget to vote?
Ooh, Swoony taking it over Zach. That first line was gold though, Swoony. I'll give him that.
And now we got our winner. Nice job, kiddo. Where my MCs at? Come on and get down. Let's get it started.
Ooh, Johnny versus the Martells.
My rhymes are fresh like a ripe new apple. Sample.
Ooh, apple sample.
I got 8 secret arms like an octo snapple. Beat so hard we make it papal.
Alright, they're trying.
Alright, thanks. Now we gotta move on. Did you hear what they just said? Come on now, don't let them get away with that.
Karen G is not entertained.
I never fall down, I stand tall like the CN Tower. But don't come near me, Eaton, you really need to shower. I'm the cream of the crop, I'm top shelf Fruit Loops. When you fell out of your mama, she said oops.
Alright, peace and love. Let's move on. Check. Tell me who was the whack cat, and then tell me who was the hotline.
I think I brought it.
Let's get those votes in expeditiously.
Let's get those votes in expeditiously. Jenny K says that was worthy of a tee-hee. 2 sympathy votes for the Martells. The Martell says that's fire.
Alright, you see it. The numbers don't lie.
Thank you,
Congratulations.
Karen G.
It's time for our next battle. So we need the next 2 cats to step up and get down.
Get down. Gene versus Ashley Scat.
I just stopped by on my way to the booty-covered toilet. You didn't make it in time and then got poop in your trumpet. Turn up the volume. The music's stinky and smelly. And you buckle a small junk with raspberry jelly.
Alright, there's a theme with this player.
That was okay. Now let's keep it moving.
Your turn. Come on down.
We have never seen Gene before.
My words are magical. Call me Stevie Nicks. I flavor my coffee with Bob's cake mix. I'm sweeter than candy, sharper than a fiddle. I eat the outer layer and throw away the middle.
Ooh, Gene. Gene is good.
Okay, word, cool. Let's go. Now let's keep it moving. The battle is now officially over. Use your devices and figure out who it is that was the dopest MC.
Good night, fans. Buses Gaming. What do we do if Gene wins the game?
You gotta get them votes in.
Gene was, Gene was. 6-3, yeah. I'm gonna say Ashley's cat, even though I know that
Okay,
it's
good
really
job,
Ashley
good job. We got your winner. Hey,
plus
man,
another word
watch
based
where you
on
step.
those answers.
Where my 2 MCs at? Let's go.
Roll with Ian versus Roe.
To the hoop, like LeBron James. Rolling with the engine roll into my flames. My robot hands are shaped to crush rock. You play worse than the Chicago White Sox.
Good job, Roe, and
That was okay.
good luck on the job
That's
interview.
I heard, but it wasn't the worst either. It's time for you to come back. Show them your strength.
Roll with Ian.
It's a showdown and my words are my guns. And my jokes are my puns.
Alright.
My rhymes are delicate, so handle with rolling. Otherwise, you can go bowling.
Good dopeness.
Alright.
That wasn't half bad. I gotta see a little bit more though. Ding ding, the bell has rang. Vote to see who was the dopest MC.
Alright, Fans Buses Gaming, probably streaming
Let's get those
tomorrow
votes in.
on Strides. I don't know if it's on 2 wheels or 2 feet. Roe takes it, 5-1. Good effort, guys. And that concludes round 1.
You voted, and this is what happened. Congratulations. Okay, everybody, round 1 is done. Let's move on to the next round. Now let's check out the scoreboard.
Damn Daniel. I don't even know what that is. Ooh. Me and Roe are near the top.
Time to get right.
Hello!
Pretty good, but I'm waiting for these battlers to really bring that fire.
Now, I don't gamble, but if I did, I'd put all my money on player 2.
Well, I don't gamble either, but I think that's a sucker bet.
Well, I don't gamble, but $20 says I'm right.
Well, I don't gamble, but let's make it 50.
Oh no! Oh no! Mine backfired.
You can't use right for me to have us fill in your line.
Type faster. Time's almost
Oh
up.
no! Mine backfired. Alright, Lisa, I'll look that up. Who are we waiting for? The Martells. The Martells is in. Everyone is in.
Here's the undercard.
The Martells versus
round 2.
Ashley's
some of that money.
cat.
All right, first
Because
battle.
that's the correct
Let's
way to
get it in.
pronounce it. Alright, Claudia, have a good night. Good luck, bro.
If you were on TV, you'd be the Y guy. So don't be a shy guy.
Guy and guy?
I can read you like a book, like the Bitcoin standard. It's standard.
Standard? Alright, the Martells.
All right. I see what you're working with. Yo, where the next bot at? Get your gears in gear.
When you won't remember your dress scoop. Better check your shoe. It's covered in poop. I can't pee. Does anyone stick up? You've got human sewage on your very small dick up.
Alright.
All right, thank you. Now we gotta move on. Okay, now it's over. Who's the dopest rapper? Who's the wackest cat?
Estelle, have a good night. How many viewers we down to?
Hit the voting button.
80. They're dropping like flies. Ashley's cat.
We got our winner. Congratulations.
Messed him up.
I need my next 2 couple of MCs to step up.
Roll with Ian versus Zach. Let's see what we got.
Your rhymes are old like a second-hand hockey stick. You're out to nasty trick.
What?
Don't look now, you're about to be biked.
Biked. Is that a verb?
Look both ways before you hike.
Alright. Could have been fire, Zach.
Next robot.
Karen is not waiting for me, just Rowan Jean. Boo.
I'm getting to you. You look all beefy. Too bad I prefer to eat the stuff that is leafy.
That's good.
You come here to play. I see you have a bat. Just to miss the ball and hit that cat.
Alright.
All right, thanks. Appreciate you. All right.
I think I'm going with Ian on this one. The Martell says it's not as easy as they thought it would be. Yeah, usually the first time or two someone plays, it takes a while to get the hang of it. The key is when you're choosing your first word, you already want to be thinking of what word's going to rhyme with it. Roll with Ian.
Where my next 2 robots at? Let's do this, y'all.
Ro versus Gene. Uh-oh.
The strong survive and you're looking swollen. I eat lots of bread because it's good for my colon.
Ooh.
You're the fly swatter. I'm the rhino.
That's what's up, right
Would I
there.
refuse a slice of rhubarb pie? Why no?
Alright.
Okay, alright.
And Ro slay Gene.
That's you.
How about this? You can be my flunky. You may be a bot, but you're really just a monkey. This battle is over, as you'll see more. You're a rap battle player from the dollar store.
Ooh. Ro bringing it.
That was kind of cool. I know you can do better than that, though. Alright, y'all, it's voting time. Let's make it happen.
Ro brought it on the last one. Can he overwhelm Gene here and maintain his lead? Gene's pretty good.
Voting time. Right now.
Guys, you know Gene's not a real person, right?
Congratulations. We got our winner.
I would say Ro
Now,
ran
the next
into
2
some
battlers are up and they ready to roll.
suspect voting there. I voted for Ro.
Your life so far is just like Jurassic Park. No wife, no car, and your S is marked. You spent all your money on pots and pans.
No, I didn't.
You'll never be funny if you got some stands.
Thank y'all. Let's keep moving. Ooh, you gotta respond to that.
My second one put me in a bad spot.
You've gone downhill, you used to be strong. Now you jack off inside your barn. I gotta match my face and your butt cheek. I guess that means I'm living in Schitt's Creek.
Alright, peace and love. Let's move on. Right now,
Tried to
it's
make
time
the
to
most
vote.
with that last
Start
one.
clicking that button.
Jenny K laughing her ass off. It said to name a body part, so I picked butt cheek. And then it said I have a match, my face and your butt cheek. Thank God I didn't put anything worse. Takes it. Karen G going with me, thank you.
Congratulations, Shorty. That was pretty decent. Good job. Round 2 is over. Next round coming.
I had to bail myself
Now
out with
let's
the
check out
Schitt's
numbers.
Creek
Let's see
joke.
who's winning this right now.
Oh, Ashley's cat is in first.
Same drill as before. You gotta dig deep into your brain and pull them lyrics out.
The negative.
Hello!
Who am I playing here?
You know you can use rhyme for me to have us fill in your line.
My answers are in. Was it enough to take out Ashley's cat and win? Lee says getting back into poems.
Sometime today would be good.
Karen G says good night. Alright, good night, Lisa. I think Karen G is going as well. Thank you very much for the $20 super chat, Karen. If you're not staying for the last... We're down to 78 viewers.
Oh my stars! This entire card is full of hot fire.
Check it out. Next time around, let's get it in, y'all.
Zach versus the Martells. Fernando, have a good night.
Damn, kid, you talked to there. Am I winning yet?
No, you're not.
That the best you got. Thought you would smile. I'm no hero. Heroes write their own lines.
They do.
Yo, give me something better than that. Alright, grab the mic.
Take a deep breath and about direct your idea. Not so fast. I've got your number and you're less than silly. No way I'm winning with rhymes like these.
You might. You just might.
Thanks. Now we gotta move on. Okay, y'all, now the battle is over. You gotta use
I'm
your
not voting.
devices to vote.
My hands are in the air. That was possibly the worst round I've ever seen. Two people. No offense. Thanks for playing, guys, but I'm not voting.
Button. Pick somebody.
I'm on strike this round. 4-2 for Zach. Sorry, Jenny K stayed up for that. Well, the good news is
Watch your feet, dude.
it should be relatively fire from here on.
All right, next two robots. Let's go.
Scooney versus Road.
Step off before I hook up with your auntie's dad. He's got the dad bod, yeah, ain't you sad? Feel that pain? That's me kicking your double chin. Long may I reign, digging your rubble in.
Oh, Scooney bringing it.
That was kind of cool.
Ro was fighting for his life.
All right, you're up. Get ready.
You tried to match wits but can only match six. Your rap's so bad it gave me chicken pox. Take a step back before you get sucked. Facing against her, you're totally fucked.
Oh.
All right. I see what you're working with. All right, now you got to use your devices to find out who gonna make it and who gonna get slayed.
Who gonna make it? Who gonna get slayed? Ro versus Scooney. Can one of these sneak into the top spot? They would need a pretty clean sweep of the
Let's
other.
get those votes in expeditiously.
Tex F-bomb. Ro takes it, but not by enough. I thought Ro got screwed by the judges last round.
Congrats.
As he plays with his D-pads.
Let's get
Winner,
it in.
winner, chicken dinner. Gene versus Roll with Ian.
Did I break you yet? Should we call a cop? Or are you just going to blow your top? You think you're special, you think you're cool. Well, lift up your horse, you're starting to drool.
Roll with Ian. That was your best one yet. Good job.
All right. You heard that. Let's keep it moving. Now what you gonna say after that?
You smell like a bunch of rotting egg. Refrigerate them. Or maybe you can. You're more boring than Tinker Tailor Soldier's Spot. Honestly, I wanted to like it. I tried.
Major hot fire coming from that.
Why did Gene bring fire the first round, and then the last round he brings that?
Y'all, who brought it and who did?
I think Roll with Ian probably takes this.
Time to vote.
Rolling with Ian. Roll with Ian.
Here's the winner. Courtesy clap. Now let's keep it moving. Here's the best of the best, y'all. Time to see who's really number one.
Drop dropping the mic cause your hands are too yucky. If you beat me, that shit's just plain lucky. I'm sorry to hear all you brought is pennies. That won't go very far stuffing your face at Denny's.
All right, it's your turn.
Trying to keep up? Let me get you an electric scoot. Don't fall off and hurt your stinky footer. Nobody likes you. Your rhymes are blooper. Take your mic and cram it up your loose scooper.
All right, thank you. Now we gotta move on. Time to pick somebody to vote for. Let's get those votes in. Let's get those votes in.
Thank you, Jenny K. No! No! Ashley's cat
Okay.
with the
there's
very
your
undeserved win.
That was dope, but now we gotta see who won.
Boo. Lame. Boo.
There's your champion.
Congrats to Ashley's cat.
Just want to say thanks.
I know it's really
You wanna say
Ashley
thanks to all the battlers?
something else.
Try not to step
I wasn't
on
born
nobody,
yesterday, but we're
you
gonna
gotta get up out
keep it
of
with
here.
that.
Peace.
Congrats to our 3 winners tonight. Me, Ro, and Ashley there. Oop, that's the wrong window. Super freaky. So on that note, guys, thank you for hanging out. Tomorrow morning, don't forget to check out Johnny Strides. I have a collaboration going up with CJ Hoyle, and I will put up that Skyride at some point. Thank you to our mods. Thank you to everyone who super chatted. Thank you to Ro. Jim, I hope you're okay. You went MIA on us. Hopefully you didn't have like an internet outage or anything. But I'm going to end the stream. Let me pull up the magic stream end button. All I have to do is click that little button there on the top right. And then the stream will end. And thanks to Karen for coming back. Anyways, guys, have a good night, and probably won't catch you Sunday, but I will do a makeup stumble stream. Yoink.